Wait, fuck. There we go! Hello! Happy Monday! Happy... It's not yet Halloween, it's almost Halloween. It's Halloween week, though! Yeah! It is time! Finally! Oh boy! Hello Mania and hello Drago. Important question: how much free time do you get from start of Shido's palace to the end of the last palace? Because I don't know if I'll be able to max out all confidence. The last palace, as in last, as in like finale of the game. Let me think. Shido's should be. That's like what? December? Yeah, that's like December. So you get... let me try to calculate this. That's 20. You get roughly... Depending on what day you're at right now, you can get up to a month of free time, if I remember correctly. At least like 20 something days. Pretty sure, yeah. Yeah. If I remember correctly, there's December, like the game basically, like the finale of the game is early February, and in between that there's a lot of story stuff happening, so you get at least like 20-ish days, which is a decent amount of time to level up some confidence. Although out of those 20 days you're gonna I'm gonna say at least 15, because I just remembered something. But to finish all confidence, at least daytime confidence, the first free day. Okay, then, first free day, I think that's like what? Like early December? Somewhere around there, like early December. In which case, you definitely should have like 20-ish days of daytime to spend with your confidants, and a little bit more than that to spend time with the nighttime, or, you know, evening time, whatever, confidants. So yeah, pretty sure I'm remembering that correctly. Haven't been playing much of Persona myself. I have yet to continue P3. I'm still in what's it, October? I think I'm still in October. Yeah. Honestly, I've been like all over the place with my games. I've been playing Pokemon. I've been playing, you know, this game, you know, on stream. I've been playing Genshin. I've been trying to catch up on HSR. So there's so many games, and I feel like I don't have the capacity for all of them at the same time. But it's fine. Also, what the hell do you do in March? I know the game ends in about March, and I know the last palace ends in February. Do you want the spoiler? Do you want to be spoiled? Or, because I can tell you. Oh god, I am... Oh dear. Yawn. Oh, yeah. Jonas, welcome in. Skid, hey! How you doing, Skid? Dude, I'm so tired. I don't know. I've had a lot of trouble getting out of bed today. I don't know why. I woke up at like noon, like 12:15 or something, and I was like, hey, I could get up now. I could stay awake and be up and start, you know, a little bit earlier. I didn't. I fell back asleep like 3 times until eventually it was like 1:40 or 1:50, and I looked at the time and I was like, fuck. Yeah, my 5 more minutes turned into 2 more hours. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I got up early yesterday and I don't know. I don't know, but I did not like it. I did not like it. The Yakuza franchise is on sale? Good to know. Good to know. I actually have Steam open right now, so let me just, Oh yeah, and so it is. $10.99. Okay, hold on. Let me just do this real quick. Just give me 1 moment here. Uh-huh. Shut up, Steam. Well, then I might just... Boom. No, that's not what I meant. Boom, I meant. Because I feel like if I don't do it, I'm gonna forget. So we're just gonna get this game right now. And that is it. Okay. Perfect. I have now bought Yakuza 0. So that is a game that we will be playing at some point in the future. I don't know when, because this game is gonna take us at least probably like 5, 6, maybe 7 weeks. Because as far as I remember and as far as I've looked up, this is the longest game of at least this trilogy. The first case alone is definitely gonna take me 2 streams, maybe even 3, depending on how stupid I am and how much I'm gonna ramble. But yeah. You picked up games 4 to 7 and Gaiden. Nice. I don't know any of the Yakuza games. I just sometimes forget there's... I know it's a big franchise, but sometimes I forget just how many games there are. Really good game so far. I'm excited to see the story unfold, though I wish they released Yakuza 0 first on Switch. Fair. You'll soon experience peak storytelling and peak gaming. Hell yeah. Pro, thank you for the follow! And hope you're doing well today. Kiwami is way better with Yakuza 0 first. Interesting. Yeah, I've heard that Yakuza 0 is the best one to start with, so that's what I'm gonna go with. And I've also heard people praise that one the most, so hell yeah. Let me get some more water. But yeah. Given how long this game is, I don't know if we're gonna do what we did with Dual Destiny, where we just went ham and finished, like, just had basically non-stop Ace Attorney for like a month or so. I might take a few more breaks while playing this one. Or we might, at some point throughout the playthrough of Spirit of Justice, pick up another game, maybe a shorter one, for a little bit of you know, variety. But we'll see. We'll see. I am very excited to start this game. I am excited to finish this trilogy. Damn. Damn. For some reason, Yakuza reminds me a lot of Shenmue, even though they're very different. I don't think I know that one. Don't think I do. Oh, also, I've picked a game to play for Halloween. Hell yeah. We're gonna start Spirit of Justice today. Then on... when is Halloween? Thursday. On Thursday, we have a horror game to play. Which I'm already regretting, but it's too late. Too late now, we're gonna do it. And then Sunday, we're probably gonna finish this case. Or Saturday, whatever. I mean, it's a Chilla's art game. It's the only, well, the only, I guess, more well-known Chilla's art game that I haven't played yet or watched a playthrough of yet. We're gonna be playing the Bathhouse. So that's probably gonna be fun. You should be able to that game should be short enough to finish in one stream as well. PSM! Can't say because I got class. Good luck with Spirit of Justice. I'm surprised you're starting it before a breather. I mean, to be fair, last week was kind of my breather. My breather, by taking a breather, I usually just mean, like, not taking a break from streaming, just taking a break from the game. But yeah. I'm back. I'm back. We took a week of playing Mirage Noir, having a little bit of a chatting stream. What was the last stream we did? Oh yeah, the Ace Attorney discussion stream. And now I am back and ready. We're still gonna be playing in Japanese, by the way, because I very much like the Japanese dub. We still have Ken as a dear beloved Apollo, and another voice actor that I like very much voicing another character. You can do it? Thank you, Lucas. Never heard of it? Chilla's art games are very good. Night Shift. Yes, I'm trying to think of which one that is. Or do you mean Closing? Oh, do you mean Closing Shift? The coffee shop one? Or is there also one called Night Shift? There might be, I don't know. Souls, welcome in! Is there... I know there's one called The Closing Shift with it, which is like the Starbucks coffee shop one. That one I know. That's a very good game. That one, I think that one was my first Chilla's art experience. I didn't play it myself, but I watched someone else play it. Very good. Very good game. Yeah, no, I haven't played any of the Chilla's art games myself. I've just watched other people play it. Like Markiplier, Jack, some streamers, and they're really good. They're really good. Only the Bathhouse out of the more popular ones is the only one that is gonna be pretty much new to me, so I'm excited for that. Corey. Corey X Kenshin. No clue. No clue. Nope, no clue. Spirit of Justice is pretty good. I remember it being very good. It has one of my favorite characters in it. But it's gonna take a while until we meet them. Yeah, the coffee shop and the coffee shop one. I felt very comfortable at first with the vibes and all until shit starts to happen. The Closing Shift is a very good game because it really starts off very cozy, and then it just, yeah, it's a good game. It's a very good game. It's very good at like giving you sending you into this like false sense of security of like having things like the coffee shop vibes are just so like pleasant and enjoyable and nice, and then gradually it just gets worse and worse. Apparently the Bathhouse also has multiple endings, so depending on how soon we finish the game, we might check those out as well. But we'll see. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even trust myself that I'll be able to finish the game, because I am a huge fucking scaredy cat. I cannot handle horror at all. So who knows whether I'll even like be able to bring myself to finish it. Maybe I'll get someone else to. Maybe I'll get someone to join me. It'd be a bit short notice, but maybe I'll ask a friend to join me so I won't be as fucking scared. Stephen Conrad's Paranormal Pie? Very good slow burner ghost game? Interesting. I've heard of Fears to Fathom. Haven't played it yet. I don't really know much about it. I've heard that it's a good game. You'll have us. Yeah. 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 We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll hit someone up later and ask them if they're free, if they are free. But we'll see. Okay. How's the weather been? The weather has been decent. Actually, wait, has it? Yeah, it's been kind of back and forth. It's been very, very fall-y. Like sometimes the sun's out, sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's 5 degrees. It's all over the place. Very, very messy. Okay. Let's see here. Yes. Let's go to the game menu at least. We finished Dual Destinies again. Good game. I don't love it as much as Apollo Justice. This one is still my number one. Dual Destinies like a 7.5. Good game, good game. Not great, but good. And na 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 na. Not gonna lie, I just want to check what kind of costumes we have in here, but oh. Well, shit. Do we just? No, we don't. No, we don't. I just want to check the costumes. Apparently, okay, we have Phoenix Tigre, Furio, right. Apollo in his school outfit, nice, cute, and Maid Athena, nice. Okay. Well, shit. Phoenix does not rock that. No, Listen, the open chest, sure, but the colors, no. I feel like for Phoenix, there's a little too much going on there for Phoenix. Personally, they should have called it Fake Phoenix. True. It kept raining here all week long. The Philippines has turned into one huge swimming pool. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna leave the normal costumes on. Okay, but I would say it is time to get into Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. I still hate that they called it Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, but I'm just not gonna comment on that. It is just Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice to me. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna lower myself again, because I think we're starting off right with a cutscene. Yes, we are. Jonas, don't jinx it! Look at the baby.
革命の炎がこの国を飲み込もうとしていた。まさかこんなことになるなんて。
Oh damn! Hands are being thrown!
僕がこの国に来た時には思いもしなかったんだ。
Oh, it's so fluffy. I want to pet that. Urge to pet. Episode 1, The Foreign Turnabout. Wait. One more cutscene. Hold on. I'm not. I can't come back up yet. Here in Khura'in, death is not the end. Even after death, the soul lives on in the Twilight Realm. Wait, or can I come back up? I forgot. And priestesses can commune with the spirits of the dead. Fear not death. In the name of the Holy Mother, fear only the impurities of your soul. Smack! Oh, 3D! 3D cutscene! This blight on my soul. I'll have the child take the blame. 3D! And back up I go. By the way, Spirit of Justice is the first Ace Attorney game to have a background music for the main menu. You can't hear it here, but that's how it was on 3DS. Interesting. Nice. Maybe the Great Ace Attorney had main menu music as well, but that was only in Japan. Maybe. I don't know. April 23rd, 4:26 p.m. The Kingdom of Khura'in. Whoops. There we go. And we're starting off as Phoenix. We are starting off as Mr. Man himself. This game is about, I think, yeah, this game is about 4 months after Dual Destinies. Which is surprising because I didn't really, like, the first time I didn't really register that Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice started within, like, the same year pretty much, didn't they? Like, Dual Destinies was a much, like, as much as was happening in that game, it was a much shorter time span than I remember. Anyway. Phoenix the Traveler. Hell yeah. Whew. I'm finally here. So this is the Kingdom of Khura'in, huh? What a long trip. I wonder how many hours I was in the air. But just look at this place. Oh god, he's a God. Phoenix, the average tourist. Get a load of this street. Get a load of this street. It really feels like I'm in another world here. What's with that bird? I wanna get a look at that bird. Damn. I do not envy walking up those stairs. And that gorgeous temple. I read that's the center of town. Wow, an ox right in the middle of the street. I have to get a picture of that. Oops. Let me move myself over a little bit. Okay. Excuse me, sir. I'm pretty sure I know who that is. I wonder what kind of bird that is. I've never seen anything like it. It's quite a crest on his head. Excuse me, sir. What? Oh, yes. Pardon me, but are you Mr. Wright? Yes, that's right. Oops. Hope he hasn't been trying to get my attention all this time. Wait a minute, are you? Yeah, there's, the name puns in this game are gonna be, on another level. For better or for worse. That's right. I'll be your guide. Oh, man. At your service. I'm a monk in training at... Oh, God. At Temple. And I'll be your guide around town. Oh, dear. It's very nice to meet you. Hapiraki? Hapiraki? Happy... what now? Hapiraki. That's how we greet people here in Korean. It's like, hello, or how do you do? It's a pretty handy expression to know. Okay, let me give it a try. Hello, I'm Phoenix Wright. Hapiraki? Is Hapiraki, Happy hop. My name is Phoenix Wright, and I run a small law office. Well, that's what I do back home anyway. Right now, I'm just a traveler, a stranger in a strange land. Welcome to our country. Welcome to the Kingdom of Kurai, land of spirit mediums and mystery. This is for you. Is that an edible magatama? I love it. Also, he's so cute. Look at him. He's so cute. He's so adorable. Yeah, the puns in this game are crazy. To celebrate your arrival. Speaking of mystery, what is this mysterious green lump exactly? Allow me to explain. This is a famous Korean sweet bun. It's called magataman, or soul bun. It's shaped like a magatama. It's so yummy it'll send your soul right to the twilight realm. I don't think it... that doesn't exactly make me eager to try it. Thanks. I think I'll indulge later. That'll be 20 damas. Thank you for your patronage. I have to pay? I always have plenty of those on hand, so just let me know if you ever want any more. I don't know why the moment I read allow me to explain, fucking Sojiro's voice just echoed in my head. Every time you fucking brew coffee in P5, so you get a little pop-up, a little coffee trivia, and Sojiro in the background is going, allow me to explain. No wonder this bag looks so heavy, it's stuffed with all the tools of his trade. Oops, I almost forgot to tell you something really important. It's about Miss Maya. Maya! She can't come to see you for a few days yet. Yeah, when I called her from the airport, she said she was still training up in the mountain. I told her I'd wait for her here. Either way, I was glad to hear she's in good spirits. Haha, get it? Because spirit and she's a... Okay. Walid! Been a while, that kid kind of reminds me of baby me. My hair was tight because I was scared of barbers. Oh. And hope you're doing well today, Walid. Natural born businessman with the 20 damas. I respect that. Hey, you know what? Hey. Gotta respect the hustle. And Potato, welcome in. Been enjoying Metaphor? I haven't played Metaphor yet. I kind of want to now. I've seen some stuff about it, and I feel like I might enjoy it. Maya Fey. She's a spirit medium who used to work as my assistant. Hey! I came all the way out here to celebrate the end of her aesthetic training with her. This is my first time in this country, so I'll be counting on you, okay? You got it, sir. Please don't hesitate if you need anything at all. Maya was right when she told me I could leave everything in your capable hands. Aw, shucks, she said that? That sure was nice of her. I had a chance to show Miss Maya around a little bit too. I'll be like alibi? No, it's I'll be. It's wait. Can we do we have a? We don't have a court record or anything. It's I'll be your guide, which I think is it's a good one. It's a good one. Yeah, it's like I'll be your guide. If there is one person Maya was worried about, it's me. Because we both know trouble likes to follow you wherever you go, she said. Huh, that girl worries too much. But you sure came early to the party, Mr. Right, sir. I mean, Miss Maya won't be done with her training for another 2 weeks. 2 weeks! I hate to admit it, but I came early because I was worried about her too. Oh well, you know, I thought I'd get in a little sightseeing first. Oh, sightseeing? Well, I'm your man for that. I'll show you all the best sights this country has to offer. Thanks, that would be great. I guess Albie takes his job very seriously. Well, what are you waiting for? Those sights aren't gonna see themselves. You don't have to shove. There's a prologue cutscene that they posted on YouTube before they released this game. I have watched that one so many times. I love it. Yeah, it's like 7-something minutes or 8 minutes or something. Honestly, we could have watched that before. Maybe we'll watch that at the end of stream. If I don't forget. And yeah, Maya is not wrong. First stop, Temple. Right here in the center of town. Or right there. There's something there I really want to show you. "4:45 p.m. Temple Plaza." Wow, it's even more impressive up close. Allow me to explain. Do I just do a fucking like Sojiro impression every time he says that? This is the heart of our town, Temple. It was created by the founder of Koreanism, the Holy Mother herself. I'm training right here at this temple to be a monk someday. I read that the people of this country are all adherents of Koreanism. According to my guidebook, it's a religion in which ancestral spirits are venerated? The Holy Mother was a great spirit medium who could commune with our ancestors' souls. And spirit mediums become queen to this day, direct descendants of the Holy Mother. Spirit medium rules the entire country, huh? Talk about power and influence. The main thing you'll want to see when you come to Temple is the Dance of Devotion rite. The Dance of Devotion takes place twice, once in the morning and once in the afternoon. This dance, along with the Song of Ceremony, is performed in offering to the Holy Mother. The Dance of Devotion has the power to summon forth its wings from a loop that wraps around. Hold it! Slow down! I can't remember all of that at once. He's so cute! Oh, I'm sorry, I guess I got a little overexcited. Anyway, the main thing I got from all that is that you really, really love your country. Hey, well, that's sure true. I like this kid. He pours his heart into everything he does. Albie is Futaba in age and Sojiro and everything else. I forgot how old Albie is. We'll probably be able to see it later. Yeah, I'd assume he's like 14, 15, something maybe. Prologue videos released outside of the game tend to be forgotten after like a few weeks. Who would have thought that GTA San Andreas had a long prologue cutscene all along? Oh, damn. I mean, I'm not into GTA, so I don't know, but interesting. Let's see. I guess I just explained about half of what I usually explain, so I'll give you a special discount and only charge you 10 damas for the tour fee. Thank you for your patronage. I guess he poured his heart into aggressive salesmanship too. Listen, buddy, you offered. Come to think of it, Miss Maya told me she could tell I love my country too. We stood here for about an hour while I told her all about the Holy Mother. Really? An hour! Hope that counted as patience training. And she seemed really interested too. She listened to my whole speech. Oh, that doesn't sound like the Maya I know. Miss Maya is so kind and nice. She treats me really, really well, like a little brother. Aww. She's kind of like a big sister to me. Oh! Oh, that's so cute! This is Maya Fey you're talking about, right? Maybe she's grown up since I last saw her. I mean, it's been 8 years. Oh. Clang! 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 Oh no! What's the matter? Is it that time already? We have to hurry into the temple right away. But first, let me give you this lyrics card for the song of ceremony I told you about. There's an English translation of the lyrics there too, so give it a read, okay? Let's go. Why the big rush? If we don't hurry, we'll miss the beginning of Her Benevolence's Dance of Devotion. He's so cute! Her Benevolence? Oh, is that also in the gallery? Interesting. One more cutscene. Down I go. Oh. She's just not, we're just not, she's just gonna keep, okay. She's just gonna keep going. Yeah, do we, she just keeps dancing. Okay. Pardon? Ivy, welcome in. Well, fuck. April 24th, 10:10 a.m. High Court of Kurion, accused lobby. Not the worst idol show I've been in. Hey, you know what? Gotta respect her for just keeping the show running. At first I thought the dance was CG because the movement was so smooth and looked 3D-ish. But I guess this was rotoscoped. Yeah, I was like, I didn't know what to call it. Like it looked kind of like 3D-ish, but like it looked kind of like in between. Like not fully 3D, but not quite 2D either. But I actually kind of liked it. I think it didn't look bad at all. Okay, I also like how it's interesting how this is called accused lobby. Let me in! Let me in! Why won't you let me in? Oh hell yeah, bailiff time! You know what I've decided? I decided I'm just gonna give every bailiff like a Mickey Mouse-ish voice. Cause you're a foreigner. What business could you have with this court? I told you, my friend is on trial in there. Police raided the temple in the middle of the dance performance yesterday and arrested Albie on suspicion of Is it called treason? Or is it pronounced treason? I was worried about Albie, so I just had to come see his trial. A trial isn't a tourist attraction, so clear off! If you want a picture for your scrapbook, take one of me and get out of here! I mean, hey, if he's posing! Look, you've got it all wrong. Yeah, kind of like Officer Meekins, but more just Mickey Mouse-ish. Meekins yells a lot more. My Meekins, at least. You can't tell me that Phoenix isn't vibing with the music while we're in his POV. I mean, it is very vibey. Just great. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do. Tell him I'm Koreanese! Actually, I used to be Koreanese. What? I lived here when I was little. Oh, really? What town are you from? Oh, well, it was a tiny village called Phoenix, yeah. There's no such place. Did you really expect to get away with a barefaced lie like that? Busted. Well, I guess that means there's only one thing left to say. Yes, I'm a foreigner, but I'm not your average foreigner. What? Is this guy the butler? Nova, welcome in. He is not the butler. Maybe, I don't know if we're gonna have a butler in this game. We'll see. We shall see. Motherfuckers are carrying whole AK-47s for a kid, by the way. Yeah, yeah. I'm actually a lawyer. Back at home, anyway. What? A lawyer? I can't. That's not possible. What's he so shocked about? Oh, whatever. Now's my chance. Nothing wrong with a lawyer entering the courtroom, right? Wait, get back here, you! $3G! Oh shit, okay, auto. Oh god! Wait. Isn't that her benevolence? What's she doing here in court? We're gonna get to the other two later. Number 1. Judge. Apparently the judge has clones all over. The divination seance has been performed. I will now hand down my verdict against the accused. Guilty as fuck. What? A verdict already? But the trial only just started. Guilty? There's gotta be some kind of mistake. Please take another look. Seances performed by Princess Rayfa are infallible. They show only the truth. What right do you have to question her abilities? Ow, I almost bit my lip. But I didn't. What the fuck? Isn't it ironic that you, a devout adherent of Koreanism, would dare doubt her insight? Non-believers will only be met with suffering in the Twilight Realm, you know? Ay, ay, ay. But I didn't do it. Your benevolence, allow me to explain, I beg of you. Be silent, impudent whelp. There is no merit to be had in indulging the ramblings born of a criminal's unclean soul. But what in the world is going on here? The judge made his ruling based on something called a divination seance? What is Albie's attorney doing? Not existing. Wait a minute, where is Albie's attorney? Why is this happening? I didn't do anything wrong. Foolish child. Doubting the divination seance is tantamount to doubting the Holy Mother herself. Royal pain indeed. Your Majesty, as royal priestess and in the name of the Holy Mother, I command you. Impose the highest penalty against this unclean soul. As you command, so shall it be done, your benevolence. May her holiness grant us her divine favor. Or Dihara Kurain. That. Bow, bow. And of course, You know, Maya was right. Maya was absolutely right. Wait just one moment. Here. Me and my big mouth. Now what? Mr. Wright, what are you doing here, sir? Well, I'm in it now, so I have to do this right. Your Honor, it's too soon to give your verdict. This trial has only been underway for a few minutes. Excuse me, who on earth are you? Well, an ordinary tourist, Your Honor. I'm just passing through. Phoenix! A tourist, are you? Hoppy ducky. But more importantly, where is this boy's defense attorney? Defense attorney? Whatever are you talking about? He doesn't need a defense attorney. Wait, what? His expressions do look a lot more. They do look cleaner in this game. Camera had to zoom in on Phoenix's face so Phoenix could show off his graphical updates. Yeah, he does definitely like the graphics definitely got an update from game 5 to 6. Enjoy your lurk souls. Well, of course you wouldn't be aware, being a foreigner and all, but we have no need for defense attorneys here in the Kingdom of Khura'in. We leave it all up to her benevolence's sacred power of spirit communion. Her divination seances determine all. What? But surely you can see how unfair that is. What kind of insane court system are they running here? I thought ours was horrible! You would dare mock me, you barb-headed buffoon. Barb-headed buffoon, I love that. If you value your life, you will leave post-haste. Or shall I summon the bailiff? Always ready, ma'am! The bailiff is that big, scary dude with a big, scary gun, isn't he? I'm sure you'd be happy to oblige you with a bullet or two as a souvenir of your travels. At the cost of an arm and a leg, no doubt. Now, hold on. Mr. Wright has nothing to do with any of this. I appreciate what you're trying to do, Mr. Wright, but never mind about me. You just go ahead and go see Miss Maya. But forget about me. You have to go now. I'm sure you can find another guide. There are lots more places I wanted to show you, but it looks like I won't get a chance now. I'm sorry. Poor kid, he's trying to put on a brave face, but look how terrified he is. I wish to see Clavier get physical upgrades. He looked depressed last time. I mean, hey, even though I don't think it was intentional, they did a good job at making him look cripplingly depressed and done with life in the last game. What can I do? What should I do? Maya! The whole reason I came to this country was to see Maya. And I'm just an outsider here with no knowledge of the way they do things. But I'm still a defense attorney first and foremost. I can't just let a verdict be handed down with nobody standing in Albi's corner. Okay, yeah, okay, either way. If Albi doesn't have a defense attorney, then I'll do it. I will defend him. Defend him? You can't be serious. Did you hear that? Is he out of his mind? Heaven forbid! Defend me, Mr. Wright! What are you saying? You can't do that! I most certainly can. Don't worry, I'm quite used to tackling all sorts of trials. Besides, can you imagine how furious Maya would be if I let anything happen to you? Mr. Wright? You are but a naive tourist, ignorant of our ways. But if you are smart, you will heed my advice. Do not pursue this matter any further. Looks like defending somebody is easier said than done in this country. Bailiff, throw this man out!
Your Majesty, if you please.
You have something to say, Mr. Payne?
Why not allow it, Your Majesty? Why not have him defend the accused? It could prove very interesting, right, Mr. Phoenix, right?
I bet you Phoenix is gonna have no fucking clue who that is. Right, Mr. Whoever you... knew it! Mr. Whoever you are? Come on, Phoenix. That fucking squeaky, terrible voice. That... I don't even know what to call that haircut, but... that... Prosecutor, are you acquainted with this traveler? Oh, what the fuck?
That's Chief Prosecutor, Your Majesty. And yes, I am acquainted with him.
This court system is doomed. Just straight up. With this guy at the top, this system is doomed. Even we're doing better than that.
He's a defense attorney from my native land. I've had dealings with him in the courtroom before.
Heavens to Betsy? What? Mr. Wright, you're a defense attorney? Yeah, a chief prosecutor that isn't Edgeworth, Phoenix is gonna have no fucking clue. A defense attorney? Well, this is a shock. You may be surprised to hear that I have more than 10 years of experience. Of which I spent, 8 not doing my job. I guess there aren't all that many lawyers around here.
Your Majesty, would you kindly allow us to proceed in the manner of my old country?
But, Mr. Payne, I've already made a ruling in this case.
Call it nostalgia if you will, but I am most eager to give it a try.
But I have a previous engagement, you see, the class together with the missus. He has a wife? Good on him.
Your Majesty, I agree we should have a whack at it. It sounds amusing. A score of years have passed since we last saw a defense attorney in this courtroom.
That is indeed Payne. That is indeed good old Royal Payne. I even spent 7 of those years playing poker! Edgeworth, if your name isn't Oldback, I ain't remembering you. God, what I would give for 3D Oldbag. I read that. A score as in 20 years? What's the deal with this country? The pun in his Japanese name is funnier. In Payne's, is it like something ouchie? I know Payne's Japanese name is ouchie, but I don't remember the first name or the first names.
Mr. Payne, I want that barbed head brought to me on a stick. As you wish, Your Benevolence. I, Chief Prosecutor Payne, will see to it myself.
Very well, Mr. Payne. If that is what you and Her Benevolence want, I will acquiesce. As for the defense, I hope you are prepared for every eventuality. Every eventuality? What's he talking about? How about 3D April May? I mean, sure, I guess.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Payne. And sorry for not remembering you earlier.
That's Chief Prosecutor. Or the Incredible Payne, as I'm also known in this country.
You are, I mean, hey, the second title at least fits. You are an incredible Payne.
And you'll see soon enough just why that is. when you're forced to capitulate to me before this very court of law.
Why is he so strangely confident? And not only that, but what's with the gallery? Just you watch. That defense attorney will try and twist the truth. You can bet on it. Get him, chief prosecutor. Crush that defense devil. This is way more lawyer hate than even back home. Even back home. He's like, even people back home hate my ass. But here? Wow. Now, if you will please give your opening argument once again, Mr. Payne.
Certainly, Your Majesty. The accused is charged with 2 crimes, larceny and murder.
Ooh, this music.
Yesterday, the Founder's Orb was stolen from the treasure room of Temple Temple. In addition to the theft, 2 other things were discovered in the treasure room. The dead body of Mr. Pat Roll, Temple's security guard, and the empty treasure box that housed the orb, which Mr. Roll was in charge of guarding. We believe that Mr. Roll was murdered by the thief who stole the treasure.
To kill a guard armed with a gun. What a terrifyingly bold act.
I couldn't agree more, Your Majesty. Please allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report and crime photo.
All right. Oh, we have the lyric sheet. Okay, now we have the court record. It's been a long time since we've had evidence presented in court as well. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
We may rely on the power of the seances, but our police still carry out investigations. Thus, any proof I provide is indisputable.
Oh, really? Well, forgive me if I don't just take your word for it. I can check the evidence out myself by looking in the court record. And we're gonna do that after a short break. And we're back. Oh dear. It's only 5:15. It's so dark outside. I gotta get used to like I gotta get used to the fact that like it's gonna start getting dark outside much sooner from now on. But man, that's kind of like that's the only thing that I like about summer is that the days are so long, or like that the sun is out for so long. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, like YouTube chat is being weird. It's I don't know what exactly it is. I don't think it's actually, never mind. It is on my end because it's not showing up like that on YouTube apparently. Yeah, I don't know what exactly that is, but sometimes messages like load double or even trip or even 4 times. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Maybe I pray to God this doesn't ruin it. Okay, I just restarted the thing on my end real quick, or reopened it. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It's 6 p.m. and it's as dark as 12 a.m. during the summer. Yeah, it's that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh God, my throat. Glitch mania, exactly. All right, let's continue. We'll see just how thorough you and your police were, Mr. Payne. Okay, let's actually check it. Okay, we can take a look at the profiles. He's 9? What do you mean he's 9? What do you mean that's a 9-year-old child? God damn! 9 years, 9 years and already making bank. Age 56? Uh-huh. Wait, the defendant. This industrious young man is both a monk in training and Korai's tour guide. A prosecutor from back home, though what he's doing here as Korai's chief prosecutor is beyond me. The victim in this case, he guarded the treasure and was killed by the thief who stole it. Okay. The fact that this is here means it's gonna be important. Protection by the butterfly embraces the Mitama. The favor of the orb is bestowed. Rolls autopsy report. Time of death around noon. 12 to 1. Cause of death, cerebral contusion from a head injury. Didn't they say something about a gun? Didn't they? Was there a word about a gun? Or something? I don't remember. Okay. So the murder weapon apparently is the thing, the container, because there's blood there, and there's blood on his hand. Huh. Such a deplorable crime. The audacity of stealing the sacred treasure of Her Holiness, our founding mother. It's a crime that strikes at the very heart of our nation.
Exactly, Your Majesty. We mustn't let the culprit get away with those heinous deeds. Indeed, such deeds are best described as treason against the crown.
Is this treasure really such a valuable object? How can you even ask such a thing? Of course it is. Why, sealed within this treasure is the very soul, the Mitama of the Holy Mother. Her soul is sealed within the treasure? I think I'll take that with a grain of salt. And doesn't that sound familiar? Well, no, it was with Mystic Army, it was the ashes or something. You don't believe it, do you? Of course I believe it! Something tells me I'd better play along. This kind of irreverence is exactly why I dislike defense attorneys so much. Your Honor, Your Majesty? What is it now? This treasure, I've never seen it, so it's a little hard for me to imagine. Could I see a photo of it or something? Of all the outlandish requests, you defense attorneys are truly beyond the pale. He's been getting awfully angry with me. And are those veins popping out of his forehead?
It's forbidden for anyone outside of the royal family to view the treasure itself. They say that anyone without the proper spiritual power would be blinded instantly.
No idea why they had to make the first villain look Jewish? What? I don't know if that's like a typical Jewish look. I don't know.
That is why the average person has never seen the treasure, Mr. Wright.
I guess there are national treasures that are off limits to the public back home too.
For the benefit of the shamelessly uninformed defense, let me share this newspaper article.
Okay.
This includes photos taken about 8 years ago, when the treasure was unearthed. These are the only public photos of the outer box in existence. What's more, the treasure box only leaves the temple's treasure room about once a year, for a special New Year's rite that takes place at the palace. Therefore, this treasure box has only ever been seen by a handful of people.
Okay. I hear there's been a string of thefts lately of historic artifacts from the temple.
Right, Your Majesty. Inexcusable thievery of precious national treasures for personal gain. And the culprit is the accused.
Oh, you mean a certain Jewish person. Okay, I don't know who you're talking about. I was like, that... I mean, I don't know much about Jewish folks, but that doesn't look like a typical... I wouldn't call that a typical Jewish look. Okay, but I understand. So he used his position as a monk in training to get his hands on the treasure, is that it?
The accused's family is by no means wealthy. To help with family finances, he works as a tour guide in addition to his ascetic training.
Thank you for giving an excellent outline of the case, Mr. Payne. Now then, no more questions from the defense, I presume? What do you mean no more questions? No, I do have questions. Even more, but you just asked a bunch. Well, make it snappy. My class starts in just a few short minutes.
What? He's still planning on going to that thing?
There's still a lot I don't know about the case. You should ask now while I have the chance. Let's see, what else do I need to know more about? The weapon. Mr. Payne, what was the murder weapon?
The murder weapon was the treasure box itself. The empty treasure box left at the scene had a large bloodstain on it.
How utterly reprehensible using the sacred treasure box for murder!
The accused came to the treasure room with the express purpose of stealing the treasure. He climbed the altar stairs and snatched the box, ready to be abscond with it. But he was discovered by Mr. Roll, who had come to the room in the course of his rounds. After walloping Mr. Roll on the head with the treasure box, the accused forced the bloodied housing open and made off with the treasure inside.
But the defendant is just a little boy. I hardly think you'd be able to hit the victim, a grown man, on the head.
A very good point, Mr. Wright. But I'm afraid that won't help you. At the time of the crime, the accused was on the stairs leading up to the altar. The accused's elevated position would more than make up for their difference in stature.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
What are you laughing at, bitch? Yeah, something like that. I've never heard, I don't know that word either. Mr. Payne, your reasoning is flawless. What an elegant argument. Hats off to you, Chief Prosecutor. Your title is obviously well earned. Well, the accused's guilt is certainly conclusive. Unless there is anything else, I am ready to announce my verdict. Very well, in that case, I find the accused... It's just one moment, Your Majesty. Don't you think you're rushing the verdict just a little bit? I told you I have plans to attend to and... Oh! I'm late, it's already started! How did the time fly by so fast? He's still stuck on that. We haven't even heard the defendant's side of the story yet. Your Majesty, the defense asserts its right to cross-examine the defendant. Huh? Did I say something funny? Cross-examine the... What do you mean by that? Well, shit. What do you mean, what do I mean? I seem to have some dim recollection of the process, but I can't quite recall.
And little wonder, a so-called defendant hasn't been questioned in over 20 years.
Should I even be surprised anymore? Anyway, I demand that we let the defendant, or the accused, tell his side of the story. Is that really necessary? Of course it's necessary, Your Majesty.
What harm could it do? I say we allow the boy to speak, Your Majesty. Though I doubt he'll have anything of relevance to say.
You know, as much as I hate him, if nothing else, he's helping us out. Not with the right intentions, but at least he's helping us. Oh, how kind of you, Your Royal Payness. Very well, as long as it's okay with you, Mr. Payne. I'm already hopelessly late for my class anyway.
In that case, the prosecution called the accused back to the witness stand.
Oh, but before we do, I'd better call my wife and apologize for missing that class. Any objections? Go for it, Your Majesty. Oh, boy.
Accused, state your name and occupation again, if you would.
I'll be your guide. I'm in training to be a monk, and I'm a tour guide too. Why me? Now, where were we? Cross-examining the defendant, your majesty? Right. Let's do that then. At the defense attorney's insistence, I might add. He sounds a little dispirited. His wife must have given him a piece of her mind. Well, the defense had better get to it, and make it quick if you please.
Defense? Mr. Wright, I didn't know you were a lawyer.
Well, I am, and I'm here to defend you, Albie. Don't worry. All you have to do is tell the truth and you'll be alright. Very entertaining? Well, I hope so. And welcome in, Ultimate Giga Chat. Hope you're doing well today.
You tricked me!
What? If I knew you were a lawyer, I wouldn't have given you that tour. Give back that Nagatamon I gave you yesterday. Albie, what's gotten into you? Don't talk to me. You disgust me. Wow. Now even Albie's against me. But why? 10 out of 10 voice acting? Hey. I do my best. Sometimes.
This must be a new experience for you, Mr. Wright, being loathed by a client.
Honest? Is it? I mean, Edgeworth probably loathes us to an extent. In the, like, loving, fond way. Lana kind of told us to fuck off. Well, that extent,
Now then, accused, please give the court your testimony. The incident occurred around noon. During the break between the morning and afternoon dances of devotion. I want you to tell the court what you were doing around that time.
all right. Ooh. Ooh, nice. The accused count. I didn't kill Mr. Roll and I didn't steal the treasure. I'm not allowed to go anywhere near the treasure room. I've never even seen that treasure box with the green coronet butterfly on it. Albie? Honey. I know you're 9, but come on. When the incident happened, I was in the hallway planning out my tour route. Well, I guess that couldn't be any more obvious. Were you well acquainted with the victim? Yes, he used to chat with me whenever we ran into each other in the temple. Mr. Roll was a monk in training when he was a kid too, you know. I bet Albie looked up to him. But he had to give that up and go to work when his family needed money. That's why he became a guard, but at least that way he could still stay on at the temple. He was so proud of... Nope. He was so proud when he was put in charge of guarding the treasure box. Best slip of the tongue. He even got to carry the box to the palace. Nope. He even got to carry the box to the palace for the New Year's rite. The victim's parents apparently both died relatively young. So Mr. Roll had to support his younger brothers and sisters as well. Yeah, that, oh dear. But even with his job as a security guard, I'm sure things couldn't have been easy for him. It sounds like his circumstances and Albie's were very similar. Mr. Roll encouraged me to never give up. Never back down.
Albie, you train hard and make sure you become a monk one day. Don't end up like me, he'd say. He was always cheering me on in my training and in my tour guide business too. Oops. Why in the world would I kill a nice man like that?
Yes, I see. You expressed yourself well. Events, now that you've heard the accused's account, are you finally satisfied? Dude! If so, let's draw this to an expeditious conclusion.
But, Your Majesty, I haven't even cross-examined the defendant yet.
That wasn't the end of it? It's been so long, I don't rightly recall what this cross-examining thing is all about.
A judge who doesn't know what a cross-examination is?
What fresh hell is this? Even our judge is better than that. Even our judge knows that. And he's fucking dumb as bricks. I really do wish I could remember how it works. Should I give the judge a refresher on cross-examination? Nah, we're fine. He'll watch. I'd better save my breath. The judge doesn't exactly seem like a model student. I'll just have to watch and see how it's done. Okay. Ooh, the health thingy looks cool. Okay, so we know what to do, but as usual, we're gonna start pressing first. I believe you didn't do either of those things, Albie. I believe you didn't do either of those things, Albie. You do? But you're a lawyer. Of course you'd say that. Now, there's no need for that. But he's right. Lawyers always claim their client is innocent, even if they have to lie. Just like you're doing right now, accused. Don't lump me in with that lawyer! Ouch! I'm not lying. I didn't steal anything and I didn't kill anybody. I'm not allowed to go anywhere near the treasure room. You're not allowed to go near the treasure room. Why is that? It's a rule of the temple. They keep a lot of important things in that room. Yes, like the Founder's Orb in particular. Only the royal family may lay eyes on it. Didn't Mr. Payne say anyone without spiritual power would go blind? I heard you wouldn't be blinded if you just looked at the outer treasure box. But I've never been anywhere near the treasure room. I'm too scared. You've got to believe me. That's the damning statement. A box with a butterfly on it. Yeah, you can see it in that newspaper article. Look. But that's not colored. There's no color. See, there's a relief of the Kurai's butterfly on the treasure box. Oh, this design here carved in the back of the box. I see it now. It's a sacred butterfly set to carry the soul, or mitama, of the departed. Its wings form a loop that cradles the mitama and carries it to the Twilight Realm. As you can see, there's even one depicted here behind me at the judge's bench. Oh, true. Well, what do you know? There it is. Oh, it kind of looks like he's about to be carried off into the Twilight Realm himself. Anyway, I've never seen this treasure box. Besides, I was in the hallway planning out my tour route. Planning out your tour route? Yes, I was planning out a tour for you. For me? Is for me? Well, thank you, Albie. I wouldn't have done it if I knew you were a lawyer. I wasted all that time on you. Give it back! Sadly, I'm a lawyer, not a Time Lord. Actually, as soon as he heard... Nope. As soon as he heard that's what I am, he's been like a totally different person. I certainly don't think Albie committed murder, however... I don't know what's going on, but this reel is turning interesting. Hell yeah. That outburst earlier makes me wonder if he'd willingly tell me the truth. I better compare his statements and the court record carefully. Okay, yeah. Yep. So we know what to do. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Boam! Oh, Albie. Why would you lie to me? So, you say you've never laid eyes on the treasure box, is that right? That's right, it's forbidden, so I'd never do that. In that case, how did you know there was a green butterfly on it? Huh? Because I saw a picture of it in that newspaper article. Nope. Take another look. These photos are in black and white. You couldn't possibly tell what color the butterfly is from these pictures. Oh, is your first time seeing this game? A heads up that this is the final game of this is game 6. So if you're curious about Ace Attorney in general, I would highly suggest playing it. It's an amazing franchise. But you would want to start with the first game. But hey, if you don't care about spoilers and you want to stick around anyway, go ahead. Hold on, his bag. Did it just move? Holkunka! Whatever that means. I beg your pardon? Holkunka is a word in Koreanese that people use when they're surprised. That seems like a mouthful. You just exposed a lie. So this is the power of cross-examination, is it? I should be the one shocked here by your shocking lack of understanding. But just a moment. If the accused was lying, then that just makes him more suspicious than ever. And this just makes things worse for me than ever. Albie, are you hiding something? Please give only true statements. I can't help you if you don't tell the truth. With a good story and a 10 out of 10 voice acting, I'm gonna enjoy his ride. Aw, I appreciate it. What? Darn, I just can't seem to get him to open up to me. So, accused, you have seen the treasure box with your own eyes after all, haven't you? Well, maybe I did take a peek one time a long time ago when I was cleaning the treasure room. But you weren't in the treasure room at the time of the incident, right? Of course I wasn't. Son! That is a lie. You were most definitely inside the treasure room on the day of the incident. And I have proof. He does? This was found on the floor of the This was found on the floor of the treasure room. It's a scroll entitled Notice and contains a list of temple monk duties. These instructions pertain to the day of the incident. And what exactly is that supposed to prove? The accused's fingerprints were found on the scroll. Oh fuck. Oh no! Where is it? It's not here! I must have dropped it somewhere. Bling! Indeed, you must have dropped it when you were busy murdering the victim. They have the incident to bring it from... Okay. Ace Attorney is a very... It's a very fun game. It's amazing. It's a very it's a very anime game. Like, Ace Attorney is peak anime in every way. No. And that means... Albie was there on the day of the incident. So this is the power of cross-examination. The more the accused talks, the guiltier he paints himself.
Yes, it would seem so, Your Majesty.
He predicted my argument and had evidence ready to refute it. How was any of that supposed to help the accused? See, I told you you can't trust lawyers and their lies. Damn, that's a new angle. Just declare him guilty and get it over with. No, everything's going all wrong. Shadow, what do I do? As I suspected, this cross-examination session has served no purpose whatsoever. No, you're wrong. But armed as we are with her benevolence's insight, there is no reason to doubt his guilt. And I guess I'll just have to poke holes in this insight of hers. By the way, this didn't prove to be very interesting at all, Mr. Payne. Nevertheless, I will now finally announce my verdict. 3, 2, slam! Yeah, poor Albie. Imagine being fucking 9 years old and being like, about like, your life being on the line for something you probably didn't do. Wait, just one moment, Your Majesty. I haven't seen this divination seance for myself yet. As the defense, I have the right to check it. Is that really necessary? I have to get home and apologize to my wife. I guess she really did give him the business.
Your Majesty, I enthusiastically support having Mr. Wright see the seance.
You do? And why is that, Mr. Payne?
Don't you want to see it? See the lawyer being utterly crushed by the power of the seance? And then watch him tearfully beg for mercy.
Well, now.
I'm sure it'll make up for not getting to go to that class with your wife.
It certainly does sound worth seeing, and it'd give me a juicy tidbit to tell the missus. Yeah, if you want to start Ace Attorney, I suggest starting either with the Phoenix Wright trilogy, which has the first 3 games, or the Great Ace Attorney, which is basically a prequel to all the mainline games. It's a very story-heavy game. It's a very story-heavy visual novel. So if you like reading and you like reading and you like story-driven games, then this might be for you. Like Ace Attorney is very story and character-driven. Oh fuck! I've been reduced to a juicy tidbit. Well, for an interloper, I imagine you do have to see it for yourself to be convinced. It's certainly unprecedented, but let's have the divination seance performed again. But then, right after the tearful begging, I really do have to be going. The only tearful begging is gonna come from the prosecution when we're through. Woo!
How pitiful the defense looks, still scrambling desperately for a foothold. Blissfully unaware that defeat and despair are all that await him.
One moment, I'm gonna get myself some chocolate. Okay. I might try it out after I finish watching this very entertaining video. Aww. Yeah, there's also like it's a story game. Basically, like the gist of it is kind of what we're seeing here is that you're a lawyer and you have to try to get your clients declared not innocent. That's the gist of it, and it comes with a lot of, you know, like going through the trial, trying to prove how they couldn't have done it, and usually also trying to prove who else could have done it. Investigating stuff. It's fun. It's very fun. Welcome back, Drago. I like debate games and mystery. Then this might be the game for you. Here she is, her benevolence. Your benevolence, Raifa Padma Kurain, thank you for coming all this way once again.
Your gratitude is unnecessary. This is simply my duty. Bar-petted attorney?
Yes?
I am told you question the veracity of the sacred divination seance. It would seem the depths of your irreverence, that's how you say that word, and blasphemy are lost on you.
I'm just a foreigner, ignorant in the ways and customs of this country. I apologize in advance for anything rude I might say or do, your benevolence. Look at Phoenix being very polite. Very polite, very, very upfront. I like that. Yeah, true. Like, you're a lawyer, but you basically do everything. I'll have to play more. You've already almost caught up to me. Damn! All I want is a fair trial for Albie.
You would imply that the trials of this country are unfair? Do explain, outsider. How verdicts found in untruths imparted by the very souls of the dead lack impartiality.
What's fair about trials with no defense and no chance for the accused to tell their story? How dare you speak to her benevolence in that manner?
Did you hear that? Did you hear how you talked to her benevolence?
What does he know about anything? Ignorant outsider? I won't stand for it. He must be punished.
Yikes. Looks like I really stuck my foot in it this time.
Punish him! Punish him! Punish him! Punish him!
Silence, one and all.
Is she standing up for me? I don't think so.
Be not disquieted, my people. He merely expresses his opinion.
Okay. Well, looks like her benevolence is going to be more reasonable than I thought.
Attorneys are ghastly creatures with souls stained black by brazen untruths, and there it is. The words of a lowly worm such as that are not worth troubling yourselves over.
And there we go. Yeah, the victim died by, due to a head injury. Alright, I take that back. I like her staff. It looks very pretty.
None of his prattling can sway the truth of my insights. Rest assured, he will soon see the error of his foolish ways.
Now then, your benevolence, the divination seance, if you would.
Certainly. Nena, my robe.
And new. Let's see here.
始祖様の名のもとに、御霊の託戦の儀式を執り行う。
Wait a minute, I recognize that voice. Hold on. I recognize that voice. Who voices Reifa in Japanese? I'm not too good. I'm not that good with female Japanese voice actors, but I recognize the voice. Saori Hayami. Saori Hayami. Let me check. She voices Kagura from Fairy Tail. Oh, she voices that one girl from Demon Slayer, Shinobu. I haven't watched Demon Slayer, but I know her. Yeah, no, I recognize the voice. You're from Spy Family. Anyone else that I know? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, it's Ayaka! That's why it sounds so familiar. She voices Ayaka in Genshin. Okay, yep. She has a lot of voices. I was gonna say, I've heard her voice a lot of times in like different places. Oh, anyone else that I know? Anyone else that I know? Doesn't look like it. Jesus Christ, she voices so many characters. That girl from Kakegurui. She has so many roles. Damn. Shinua from ONS. Yeah, wow, that's a lot of people. A lot of characters that she voices. Some female characters or Japanese voices sound the exact same to me. Sometimes they're very similar, but that also goes for I also know some male Japanese voice actors that sound very similar to me, like Shida Yusuke and Nakamura Yuichi, I think. Those two sound very similar to me, and lots of others. There's lots of male Japanese voice actors that also sometimes blend together for me, and that I have a little bit of a tough time recognizing or figuring out who it is. Ushi Wakamaru of Fate Grand Order. Interesting. Not gonna lie, this looks more like an RPG. I mean, okay, wait. I mean, I guess it is an would this count as an RPG? I mean, yeah. I mean, by definition, I think. Right? Yeah. I don't know why I'm so unsure about the definition of an RPG, but I like this game a lot more than Dual Destinies. I know you do. I know you do, Drago. Anyway, unexpected voice acting. Actually, maybe should I change my voice for her if she sounds a little softer? I might do that. She doesn't sound as bratty. Tomokazu Sugita. That name sounds familiar. Tomokazu Sugita. That voice sounds familiar. Oh, it's oh, okay, I know, yeah. It's Gintoki, fucking Yusuke, Karasuma, Gundam. Yeah. I know the voice, I forget his name sometimes. Let me bump and bam. Okay, I might try to give her a little bit of a softer voice. She doesn't sound as bratty.
皆の者、目を開き、耳を傾けよ。
I mean, she said it.
今、奉納の舞をもって、被害者の御霊を呼び戻さん。解くと見よ。水鏡に映し出されし、
The final
最後の
memories.
記憶を。
They got some good voice actors for Ace Attorney. They got Ken. Oh. I'm gonna be quiet, and I'm also gonna put myself down. Rip. Hooray, Jay! Ooh, pretty. she is locked the fuck in. Nice. 3D cutscene in a visual novel, let's go. Hell yeah. Oh. Incense. Song of ceremony, boy's voice. Pain. Interesting. That kind of looked like Albie was the one, or like Albie was getting attacked there. Huh. SpongeBob transition. I kind of thought of the HSR transition in Petticone when you enter a dream. What just happened? An image appeared in the pool. A final message from the victim's soul, the last communication of his Mitama. The divination seance has revealed this to us. Her benevolence can use her power of spirit communion to project the victim's memories of the last few moments before their demise. So what we saw in the pool is what Mr. Roll actually experienced? In the victim's memories, we see the accused raising a weapon up over his head. This is consistent with the findings of the police investigation. There has to be some kind of mistake. I didn't do it. This looks bad for Albie. Really, really bad. Now do you see why I'm the incredible pain? Listen, buddy, I knew it. I believed you on that one. Day one. Minute one. More than I can express. But even if those really are the victim's last memories, what can I do with them? There it is! That's the face of a man being utterly crushed. Oh, how long I've waited to see it! Isn't it wonderfully gratifying, your majesty? Oh, yes, very satisfying indeed. Now are you finally convinced, traveler? The accused is most assuredly guilty. Am I really the only unbiased one here? Yeah. Now then, I think we've been amused enough. If you give up now, I won't even invoke the Defense Culpability Act against you. You'd be free to slink back to your own country with your tail between your legs. The Defense Culpability Act? What's that? What? You mean you honestly don't know? No? What's with all the hubbub? Let me think what voice to give you. Well, not only is he a lying, black-hearted lawyer, he's also an imbecile. Your Majesty, I think you'd better explain the Defense Culpability Act to him. I think I'd better. The Defense Culpability Act, or DC Act for short, is as follows. In the name of Her Eminence, those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. In other words, if you help the accused by defending him and he is found guilty, you will receive the same sentence as he. Ah! What? What kind of insane law is that? Under the DC Act, many an attorney has been convicted and met with a grim fate. Some went to prison, others received the death penalty. That's why there are so few in our country today who admit to being an attorney. Well. That's as it should be.
The history of our courts proves that attorneys are black-souled creatures who will tell any lie to save the accused. Thus, attorneys deserve to be exterminated. Exterminate! Annihilate! I've never felt so much hostility coming at me from so many sides. What could have happened to make everyone feel this way? Okay. Take it down a notch, dude. You fell right into my trap. You've activated my trap, Phoenix, right? Your win streak against me and my brother ends today. With the Seance and the DC Act on my side, I'll finally get my revenge. Are we talking about the fact that this man, this man wants us dead? Like, literally? Quite literally, this man wants Phoenix dead. Because, he lost against him once, and his brother lost against him twice? Once? Yeah, no, I want Winston back. Can we get Winston? I feel like Winston wouldn't be out for murder. Like, we have a clear superior brother here. Well, not here. Like, Jesus Christ, how petty do you have to be? How utterly petty. And that's not the kind of pettiness that I like. I like character, I like pathetic and childish and immature characters, not like that. Yeah, Winston is so much better than this fucker. I feel like even Winston wouldn't have agreed to this. Where is Winston? So that's why he was so eager to have me defend Albie. Chased out and humiliated back home, fate brought me to the foothills of Khura'in. Chased out and humiliated. Well, gee, I wonder why. Maybe because you fucking suck. I thank my lucky stars that I'm chief prosecutor here now. Defense, know that if I rule that the accused is guilty, you will go to prison too. That explains Albie's reaction earlier. Your Majesty, isn't the prison sentence a bit lenient? After all, we're talking about treason. One should pay for such a crime with one's life. That is fucking wild. Yes, I believe the death penalty might be appropriate under these Appropriate? The death penalty? No way! You're kidding, right, Your Majesty? Ha 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 ha. Do I look like I'm kidding? I'll have you put your life and your dark, tainted soul on the line here. Death? This can't be happening. Bro, if Edgeworth heard of this, this whole court would be annihilated. If Edgeworth got wind of what was happening at this very moment, he would be on his next flight. He would be on the way over. He would drop everything. He would kick Payne out of that prosecution stand and take his place himself. The courts of resignation. Our courts are well known as thus. In this land where my seances provide the truth and no attorneys can intervene, criminals know that all they can do is resign themselves to their fate. Oh, foreign lawyer, I ask you once more. Are you sure you still want to defend the accused? Please give me the chance to get a bad ending here. That would be so funny. There's Maya to think of in all this too.
can't just lay down my life. What in the world should I do? Time for our first save. Yeah, Your Honor, I mean Your Majesty, whatever. I think I'm head out. Trial I just happened to walk into in a country I just happened to visit. How can I put my life on the line for something like this? Okay, we don't even get an ending. Come on. Or wait, do we? Wait, do we? What about Albie? Can we not even get it? Man, I wish we could get at least a bad ending. Come on. Isn't this why I became a lawyer in the first place? I mean, yeah, to be fair, yeah. Hey, we get to see this CG again! To help those with no one on their side? I can't just abandon everything I believe in. All I can do now is stand firm and fight. Well, don't hold your cheers back on my account, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Admit your defeat and grovel before me, the chief prosecutor, for your life. Nuh-uh. Yeah, we didn't get an ending, but we got some nice flavor text. Even if it means being subject to the Defense Culpability Act. I will defend Albie. But Mr. Wright! Plop. The defendant insists he's innocent. And not even a divination seance should be accepted without examination. I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, what the fuck was on Phoenix's shirt? What was Child Phoenix wearing? Phoenix has a god-awful fashion sense. And apparently he's always had it. Kunka! But if I'm found guilty, you'll get the death penalty too. Even knowing that, you still want to defend me? I don't know what happened in the past, but it looks like everyone in this country considers lawyers to be liars. So I can understand if you don't believe me. But I still believe in you and your innocence. So all I have to do is keep believing. Don't stop believing. And fight the truth. That's all there is to it. Barb-headed attorney, you continue to amuse me. Though your barbed jabs are proving to be more than mere jokes. Your benevolence. Believe me when I say that this attorney will knock your insides out. Ooh, that's enough, she said. Insolent, disrespectful attorney. You'll have plenty of time to regret your folly in the Twilight Realm. Not a wise move, traveler. Not wise at all. You should have taken the chance I offered to save your life. But you have made your choice. The Defense Culpability Act will be applied in this case. And with this verdict, you'll both soon be parting with your heads. I can't tell what exactly they're saying. Something sheen. The souls of the departed speak only the truth, and I give but their messages a voice. If you think my insights contain falsehood, I challenge you to prove it. Alright, bitch, here we go. Ray fast inside. The accused swung whatever he was holding down on the victim's head. With the pain, the victim's vision went dark.
This is when he lost his life. Still, I can't believe it. Murder after the morning dance of devotion? These are the victim's experiences just before his death. As the victim's final memories, we can assume they aren't lies. So, how do I break this down? I mean, just because they're not lying doesn't mean they have, just because they're not lying doesn't mean their, perception, I suppose, is, fully, accurate. You know? Allow me to relieve you of your ignorance, defense. Did you notice the words that appeared in the seance vision? Sure did. Come to think of it, I did see words like Song of Ceremony and Incense. The victim's final memories are not limited to sight alone. Sight, smell, taste, sound, touch, all is laid bare in the pool of souls. So what Mr. Roll experienced with his 5 senses appears in the vision as words, right? Precisely. And by examining these sensations, we can perceive the victim's final moments with unparalleled clarity. Works for me. I can use all the extra information I can get. Now, to find a contradiction between her insights and the seance vision. Your benevolence, I ask that you please show me the seance vision again. Whoops, I spilled some of my water. Very well. Okay. Albie looks panicked. Song of Ceremony, boy's voice. Okay, I just had a flash. And, wait. Wait a minute. Her benevolence said after the morning dance of devotion earlier, didn't she? Isn't there something off about that? I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't paying attention to that. What I was paying attention to is I was trying to think of what Albie could have been, holding up. Because we don't see it. And, my thought was, what if Albie was holding the treasure box? What if Roll was the one trying to steal it, and he was trying to keep it safe? And then someone else came along and killed him? Question mark? I feel like I'm onto something with that. Like maybe something about that. I feel like Albie was holding the treasure box there, because what else would it have been? And at the end, it does look like he's also like something is happening to him as well. Do we have no fingerprints on the weapon? I just realized that. Do we have no fingerprints on the box itself? I feel like that would be necessary to get. I don't know. I just think that would be a good thing to examine. But whatever. Okay, let's go back to what Phoenix was talking about. Oh, we could just pause. Oh, okay. Okay. So it's basically like just normal cross-examination. Okay, the accused swung whatever he was holding down the victim's head. With the pain, the victim's vision went dark. This is when he lost his life. So I can't believe it, a murder after the morning one. This is the insight that sounded funny. Now I'll just carefully compare this insight with the seance vision. If I notice a sensation that seems contradictory, I'll select it. Okay. Incense. Song of Ceremony, okay.
Let me, can I? Okay, I mean, yeah, I know what's gonna be. I just want to take a look at the court record. Yep. Yep. This is it. This is the part of the vision that contradicts the insight. Now I just select the sensation I think is inconsistent and then present it. Yes. I think? Yeah. Has to be. Wait just a moment. What is it, Barbed Head? You're saying the incident occurred after— Oh. I don't know why that one gave me so much trouble. Listen. I don't know why it didn't click that she said after, as in, if it was after, then the song, he wouldn't have heard the song. I don't know why that didn't click in my head. But it just didn't. Until right now. Wow, I'm dumb. Anyway. You're saying the incident occurred after the morning dance of devotion, right? That's right. What of it? Then isn't it strange that Mr. Roll could still hear the Song of Ceremony? Oh my, you're absolutely right. Is that all that troubles you? Huh? What the victim heard was just a practice run of the Song of Ceremony. After? It was already done? Practice run? What are you talking about? Mr. Payne, if you would. Bling! Certainly, allow me to explain. The incident occurred in the interval between the morning and afternoon dances. Alright, it was noon. During that time, the singers were practicing in the performance hall. Precisely. I was there as well, so I can corroborate this statement. I see. So what the victim heard was that practice session. There was my contradiction. Okay, so they were practicing in this performance hall. That must be the room where Albie and I saw her benevolence dancing. However, Mr. Payne, I admit one detail troubles me. Ask away, your majesty. It's a big temple. The performance hall and treasure room are quite far from each other. Could the song really be heard all the way in the treasure room? He's right. It is a very big temple. Good on you, your honor. Magistrate, whatever. Judge. Well, how about it, Mr. Payne? Your Majesty, have you forgotten? There are speakers in every room of Temple, including the treasure room. That's right. Speakers? For what purpose? Are you serious, Mr. Wright? They're to broadcast the sacred music of the performance hall throughout the temple, but if they're practicing, why would you... That's why the victim... That's why the victim could hear the Song of Ceremony in the seance vision. It was the practice run going on in the performance hall, heard over the speakers. Thank you for your explanation, your benevolence. That makes perfect sense, even to a feeble-minded old man like me. Think nothing of it. Now, if you wouldn't mind, could you please alter your insights for us? Very well. Insight revised. The Song of Ceremony the victim heard was a practice run through the temple's speakers. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this. I point out the inconsistency, she'll update her insights accordingly. It's just like a cross-examination. So if I keep pointing things out, maybe I can knock all of her insights out after all. I'd better find another inconsistency, no matter how small. And we shall figure out more inconsistencies after a break. Can I not? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna be taking another 10-ish minute break. Back. Oh god. Ah, I'm gonna yawn. Oh yeah. God, it's already fucking dark outside. Jesus Christ. Oh dear, we're probably gonna keep going for another like half an hour-ish. Like another half an hour, maybe like 40-ish minutes before I leave. Because I am kind of getting tired. I am more tired than I thought. Maybe it's really just because I woke up weirdly today, but it's fine. It is fine. We're good. Let's continue. Maybe we'll get at least past this part. It's a bit hard to focus on the insides with the seance vision going. Oops. There we go. I'll try using pause to temporarily. Okay, yep. Tutorial time. Bam. Yeah. I'm pressing. I am pressing. I am pressing Z. I am pressing Z. I am pressing Z. Oh. Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna have to get used to that. It says Z, but because I have a German keyboard, it's Y. Okay. In my case, I am pressing Y. Okay. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to remember that. There. I paused the vision. The vision. I think I can use MB to jump to. Okay. Z. I have not logged into ZZZ in a hot minute. In a while. I'll try moving the Mitama mark to the flashing red panel there. What did it say? B&M? Yep. Now that I know how to get around in seance visions, it's time to find inconsistencies between the insights and the vision. Okay. Okay, we have incense. Song of ceremony. Boy's voice. Was that just him like blinking or something? There was like a small blackout there. So that might have just been... And then pain. So Albi's voice fades, but the incense and the song stay. Okay, let's pause and go through the... Yaku swung whatever he was holding down on the victim's head. With the pain, the victim's vision went dark. This is when he lost his life. The song of ceremony the victim heard was a practice run through the temple speakers. That's it. Okay, just that. Let me check the chord record. The song about the founder's song of devotion includes an English translation. We can't hear what the exact lyrics are, so I feel like that's not gonna help us. Time of death is around noon. His head shows signs of being hit with a blunt object. The temple's treasure room. The body was discovered at the base of the stairs to the altar. The bloody hand still confuses me. The murder weapon off limits to the public. The photos in the paper are the only ones of it in existence. Contents were stolen. What is this again? Fingerprints. Okay. Due to the growing number of thefts around the temple, we'll be tightening security throughout. Therefore, all of the hallway shutters will remain shut for today's dance of devotion. All of the hallway shutters will remain shut for today's dance of devotion. Let me, wait. Wait, how do I, there we go, okay. Voice. The incense is weird. We haven't talked about the incense yet. With the pain, the victim attacked, this man lost his life. He accused swung whenever he was holding down the victim's head. Okay, now what do I... That is when he... Wait, that is when he lost his life, but... I don't know where I'm going with this, but... That's not it! There is an inconsistency between this insight and the victim's memories. An inconsistency, you say? And where exactly do you see this supposed inconsistency? Yes, defense. Please be specific. Well, I don't know how specific I can be exactly, but I just get the vague feeling that something doesn't quite add up, you know? No, I don't know. But I do know you're skating on thin ice, defense. By your leave, your benevolence. Do it. Penalty! That was on purpose. I just wanted to show you how it would look. How getting a penalty with this new health bar would look. And it looks very pretty. So now we can go on. And here I thought I was skating so gracefully on that ice too. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is the inside that's off. Okay. You know what? Actually, I'm not. They're hand holding me a little bit here, but I don't mind because I am being kind of stupid. Carefully from beginning to end. Okay. The presentation is inconsistent with this inside. Okay. So apparently, this is the one. Okay. Incense. Maybe it's just a pain. Maybe it's just the pain. Wait. Pain. Maybe the pain. Wait, actually, can I save? I'm gonna save. Bam, bam, bam. And... touch? Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay, that's it! You're saying the victim's field of vision went dark right after he was struck, correct? Of course. As anyone with eyes can see. Well, pardon me, but I must disagree. We're rhyming now? Your benevolence, please take another look at the exact moment the victim felt pain. Oh. Everything goes black, and then, only after that, the victim feels pain. Oh. Inconceivable. This places the order of events at odds with what you say happened. What is... Ooh. My word, where did that wind come from? Oh, Konka, your benevolence, what is the meaning of this? I cannot be wrong. My insights are beyond fallacy. If what their defense says is true, this is a very grave matter indeed. Please forgive me, your benevolence, but... I'm afraid this contradiction is something we simply can't ignore. Now, let's not be too hasty, your majesty. I think I can clear this up. You have something to add, Mr. Payne? 1,000 apologies. It seems the prosecution has failed to make one tiny thing clear. And that would be... On the day of the incident, there was a proven outage. A blackout in one part of the temple. Of course there was.
And as I recall, the crime scene was in that sector. The power outage must be why the victim's field of vision went dark. I apologize for neglecting to tell the court this detail. I'm afraid it slipped my mind.
You know also what I just realized? Let me actually wait. Let me think back. Let me think back to that. Has every first trial started? No, wait. I think except for wait, I forgot. Wait. Except for one, I think. Wasn't I'm pretty sure except for the first case of game 3. Every first case of the mainline games has always included someone getting hit on the head. What's that pattern? We had fucking what's her name? Cindy Stone, Larry's ex. Well, yeah, no, Larry's ex in game 1. Game 2, we had Phoenix, which I guess kind of counts. Game 3, I think game 3 is the only one that didn't start with someone getting hit in the head. Pretty sure about that. Game 4 was Shady Smith. Game 5 was Candace Arm. And now this fucking Roll guy. That is a weird, funny but weird pattern. Florencia, welcome in. Who is this guy? This is good old Pain. Good old Pain in the ass. But the worst one. This is dear. No, not even. Gasp and Pain. Or rather, you knew all along and are only letting it slip now that it's convenient, Pain. The power outage knocked out both the lights and the speakers, so you say. There was a blackout there. There was a blackout there, was there? Well now, that explains everything, does it not? What do you mean, your benevolence? Please share your thoughts with us, if you would. The blackout occurred when the accused and the victim were faced with one another. Fearing the victim would flee under the cover of darkness, the accused swiftly brought his weapon down on the victim's head. I see, that makes perfect sense, your benevolence. So the victim was struck after the lights went out. Bling. The depth of your insight is awe-inspiring, your benevolence. Give her a hand, everyone. Well done, long may you live and prosper. Hey, I want to live long and prosper too. With your luck? Honestly, I mean, I was gonna say probably not, but given that you apparently survive everything, you might very well live to be older than the fucking judge. Honestly. Enough applause. You flatter me. Now, your benevolence, in light of this new information... Yes, of course. I will alter my insight. The accused... One can safely assume the accused struck the victim the moment after the blackout began. The song of ceremony the victim heard was a practice unto the victim's... Okay. This is the country of Kurain, where the court system is even more fucked up than it is in the good old Japanifornia. So much for my inconsistency. At least I was able to draw out some new info. And with new info comes a chance to find new inconsistencies. Now to compare the insights with the vision again and see what else I can dig up. Okay, this time I have a better idea what we're doing. First of all, we're gonna... Yep, this is the one. And... Yep. This one was much easier. Yes, I finally found it. This is the gaping hole I've been looking for. Let me just take a screenshot of that one. Just for no reason whatsoever. Your benevolence, as impressive as your spirit communion power is, it's not infallible. You never know when to stop talking, do you? No, I don't. I hope you realize your words are an insult to all adherents of Koreanism. Defense, watch what you say. If you don't mind that tongue of yours, you won't have one left to mind. It's certainly not my intention to insult spirit mediums. But maybe I'm not the one who needs to learn when to stop talking. Oh! What malarkey. I believe you said a few moments ago that the victim could hear the song of ceremony thanks to the temple's speakers. But then, how do you explain how the victim could still hear the song of ceremony even after the power went out? Oh. This contradiction of facts can only mean that the song of ceremony Mr. Roll heard was not coming from the speakers. What? Impossible! What are you saying? That the song he heard was coming directly from the performance hall. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's the only possible explanation. But the scene of the crime was nowhere near the performance hall. What if it wasn't the scene of the crime? What if that was not the scene of the crime? Right. The song couldn't make it all the way to the treasure room. Not unless... You mean to say... Yes, the treasure room was not the actual scene of the crime. It must have been somewhere else, somewhere closer to the performance hall. What? You can't be serious. There is a glaring contradiction in the claims of her benevolence and the prosecution. Therefore, the defense insists that this case be thoroughly re-examined. What? No. This is completely unprecedented. An inconsistency in her benevolence's insights. Unbelievable. Heed not his forked tongue, your majesty. These are but the claims of a corrupt lawyer, a feeble ruse from a feeble mind. But the contradiction revealed by the defense is undeniable. We can't just turn a blind eye to it. W judge. But the defense's assertion is in the end meaningless. Even if the location of the murder turned out to be different, it doesn't change what we've seen of the moment of the murder. Indeed, the accused is standing right there in front of the victim. Furthermore, the murder weapon remains raised above his head. My insights still stand. I hate to admit it, but she's right. The seance vision still makes the situation look really grim for Albie. I doubt even the defense can dream of an explanation as to why the accused had his hands up over his head. Well, this defense dares to dream of making it out of this nightmare alive. You what? You still insist on trying to tear down my insights, do you? You better be... You better be prepared to back up your claim. Remember what will happen to that tongue of yours if we find you're just wagging it. Of course I can back up my claim, just as soon as I think of something. You appear to be fully prepared, defense. Yeah! As the embodiment of this court, I give you permission to try and prove your claim. As long as you're willing to stake your life on it. I mean, I already am, I think. I concur, your majesty. Prepare the tongue shears. Chop chop. The what? Chop chop? Yes, let's have the bailiff fetch them. I'm sorry? I think I saw a suitable pair in the basement. Chop chop. Stop, stop! I hear that lying lawyers have several tongues to spare. I'm sure you won't miss one. Yikes, these people are actually serious. A rather
finger attached to my tongue. Think, Phoenix, think. Other than to raise a weapon, why would Albie have held his hands up like that? Oh, he literally could have just been holding his... Oh, he literally could have just had his hands raised. Oh. The reason the defendant had his hands up over his head can be explained by something in the crime photo. Wait, no, he was. No, I was right. Wait, no, wait. Or maybe the gun? Maybe he was pointing the gun? So wait, maybe I was kind of right? Sort of? Maybe? No, wait, no, Na 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 na. I mean, there's only so many reasons it could be. I'm gonna point at the gun first. As in the seance vision, I witnessed the defendant raise both of his hands over his head yesterday. You did? Where did you see such a thing? When the police had their guns trained on him as they made their arrest. Oh, are you saying... The victim was a security guard, and an armed one at that. The defense proposes that the victim had pointed his firearm? That the victim had pointed his firearm at Albie. And that's why the defendant's hands were raised in the air. Oh, Conka, and he's dead. That was so dramatic. She's dead. She's dead. Wow. Who would have thought the seance vision could be interpreted that way? This is not possible. It can't be. Not bad for a total knockout. Oh, dare that lawyer devil go against her benevolence. He's no better than that traitor snake, Dirk. Traitor snake, Dirk. Who's that? No, I can't believe it. A contradiction in one of my insights? There has to be some kind of mistake. I won't accept it. That's right, your benevolence, and I won't accept it either. It goes against all we hold sacred. Throw him in jail immediately for what? What? Yeah, you said it! Throw him in jail! Make him pay for the way he disrespected her benevolence! Ugh, these people are definitely not my fans right now. Hey. Exterminate! Annihilate! I said peace! Now, everyone, please calm down. Is he? Your Majesty, please assign this black-hearted attorney a suitable punishment. 1 second. Okay. Judge? No, I can't charge him with that. What? What? But why not, your Majesty? He was simply following the proper procedures for defending the accused. Ho! Let's go, Judge! There was nothing unlawful about that. But your Majesty, don't you want to wrap this trial up quickly? Why not just give your verdict, then you can go home and make it up to your wife? We can't end the trial now, not when we just learned new information about the case. Oh boy, hell yeah! Okay, he's growing on me. This judge is growing on me. What? Your Majesty, not you too. You would honestly entertain the idea that my insight contains a contradiction? Truly, it is shocking. In the 20+ years since the DC Act... In the 20+ years since the DC Act went into effect, such a thing has never occurred. To be honest, I don't want to believe it either.
But with his life on the line, the defense pointed out an inconsistency. And it is our duty to scrutinize it to the satisfaction of the law.
You dare go against the royal priestess, you non-believer?
Oh, damn! No, my faith is as strong as ever. But I have a duty to make a fair ruling in this trial. If you insist on interfering with that process, Your Benevolence, I'm afraid I must request your removal from this courtroom! Royal priestess or not, W Judge Holy!
Damn! What? I'll have you know.
Your Benevolence? Damn! Wow! I'm impressed. Please acquiesce in this, Your Benevolence. I still don't know how to pronounce that word. If it's is it acquiesce? Acquiesce? If looks could kill.
I won't forget this offense, barbed head. I do not admit defeat. I won't.
Bailiff, please see Her Benevolence out. Ooh, wow.
Your Mitama will face due retribution in the Twilight Realm. The demons there they'll pluck the barbs right off your stupid head. I hope your suffering will be super duper painful.
Wow, now she's... How old is she? Do we have an age? 14, yeah. Now she's acting more like a 14-year-old now. Yeah, this right here, the judge showed some backbone. That was impressive. More than I think I've ever seen our judge show.
And I hope they throw you into a lake of burning fire. Yeah, and then
Oh god. Okay, that's kind of cute. The way she's not like, yeah. I guess she's still just a teenager after all. That was cute. Now then, defense, Mr. Light, was it? He's trying. That's right, Your Majesty. Phoenix Wright. Of course. Mr. Wright, my apologies. Well, now that we have this newly uncovered fact, I suggest we proceed with arguments. She mad as hell? Yeah. I think it's kind of cute that like at the end, she kind of breaks character and starts like acting and talking like just like a teenager. I think that's very cute. Thank you, Your Majesty. Yes, but do not misunderstand me. This doesn't mean I trust you completely. I'll be keeping a close eye on you, so don't even think about lying to this court. That's fair. I understand, Your Majesty. Whew, maybe now we can finally run a real trial.
Arguments, Your Majesty. Very well. I accept your challenge.
Huh? What's with him?
Oh, the look on your face, Mr. Wright. It's just too hilarious.
What's so funny, Mr. Payne?
The defense still doesn't get it. The truth he unearthed is going to bury him in his case instead.
What do you mean by that, prosecutor?
I told you, it's chief
Listen, buddy, I only have one chief prosecutor, and it ain't you. Yes, because that's the thing to focus on right now.
The defense is digging its own grave. Consider this, Your Majesty. Why would the victim, a security guard, point a gun at the accused?
Okay, that's the angle he wants to go at. Oh.
Oh, indeed, because the accused was about to commit a theft. Bling. It's the only logical explanation.
What? That does sound pretty logical, actually.
It doesn't help the accused situation at all. If anything, it makes him look even more guilty.
I have to agree.
Allow me to spell out this truth the defense didn't bother to think through. Mr. Roll came across the accused just as he was trying to steal the treasure. The guard pointed his gun at the accused, and just when the power went out, the accused murdered the victim and hid his body in the treasure room. A hand truck for moving heavy treasure around is stored in the treasure room. The accused could have easily moved the body with that. And after all that hard work to knock down those insides. Back into the old familiar corner once more. Mr. Wright, do you have a rebuttal? At least he's giving me a chance. I'm drawing a total blank here. What if it was the other way around? What if it's the other way around? What if Roll was trying to steal the thing? I hope you're ready to climb that scaffold. I asked you a question, defense. I've got nothing. I can't think of any grounds for an objection. The only thing to do at this point is ask the defendant himself what happened. But I don't know if Albie will cooperate with me or not. Albie? Will you tell us what really happened? You don't have to say anything, accused. Fall for his evil trap and you'll only dirty your own soul. Listen, if he's already gonna die, how much worse can it get? Either worst case scenario, nothing happens, and he dies. Like, he'll be dead either way. Albie, you have to tell me the truth. I can't help you unless you do. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry. Why? Why won't he trust me? Is this it? Is this the end for both of us? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Unless... I never met a real lawyer before. Everybody always told me they're bad people who help dirty criminals go free. I never thought a lawyer would actually try to help me, would actually believe in me, would risk his own life for me. I never would have even imagined it. Albie? Come on, boy. You can do it. So that's why I lied, to try and save myself. But I'm not going to lie anymore. If you believe in me enough to put your life on the line, then I'm going to believe in you too. Hell yeah! What? Allow me to explain. Now we're talking. Time to finally get to the bottom of things. Ooh, this is a good OST. Bottom, bottom, bam, 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 bam. This is a good. This one's good. To be honest, I went into the treasure room lots of times to look at the treasure box. Even though the temple told you you weren't allowed to go anywhere near it? Yes, I'm sorry. Mr. Roll even saw me once and scolded me. But that box is so beautiful, the way it glows in the dark. I couldn't help myself. Wait, it glows in the dark? That's right. It's covered in this special mineral called fluorinite that makes it glow. It's absolutely breathtaking. It's really a shame they don't put it on display for the public. Can you imagine how many people would go on night tours of the temple if they did? If only he applied such passion to telling me the truth earlier. Okay, glows in the dark. On the day of the incident, I was on my way to the treasure room again, when I ran into Mr. Roll on the great stairs. Okay.
So those were not the treasure room stairs in the seance vision.
No, they were the great stairs that connect to the hallway.
Makes sense. The vision wasn't clear enough to show us what was at the top of the stairs. Okay. All of a sudden, Mr. Roll drew his gun and threatened me with it. I quickly put my hands up. Mr. Roll, he acted so scary. For some reason, he hid his scarf over his mouth. I couldn't read his expression at all. Just then, the power went out. So I took that chance to hightail it out of there. I ran for my life. Even now, when I try to think back on it, all I can remember are the gun and the piercing look in Mr. Roll's eyes. That must have been when I dropped the notice scroll. Okay. Which means someone else brought it to the treasure room, along with Mr. Roll's body. Did Mr. Roll say anything to you when you ran into him on the stairs? What is it, Albie? I have no idea why, but he asked me a strange question. Did you steal it? He said. Oh. What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't say all this before. I didn't think anybody would believe me. A grand speech. One that confirmed my suspicions that you were the thief. It's possible the victim simply misread the situation. Oh, fuck off. Where there's smoke, there's fire, as they say. The victim must have had good reason to be suspicious of the accused. Why does every new piece of information have to seem so incriminating? Shadow, what do I do, Shadow? And what better reason to suspect the boy than seeing the treasure box in his hands? So maybe I was off. Maybe he really didn't steal it. Okay, you know what? There. Okay, I guess I was wrong. But it was a good theory. In the course of his rounds, the victim must have noticed that the treasure had been stolen. And then, just after that, he ran into the accused, I'll be your guide. No, that's not what happened. Therefore, the one who stole the treasure and killed the victim can be none other than the accused. What was that? Puppy! A pupper! What now? Oh! Look at it, it's a little pupper! Oh! It's a little angry pupper! Hey, Shadow, down, boy! Well, what do we have here? I'm sorry about this. This is my dog, Shadow. Oh my god, he's so cute. I want him! You nearly gave me a heart attack. So that's what was making his bag move. Oh, look at him being mad on Albie's behalf. Can't you quiet that yappy mutt down? You shut the fuck up right there. Shadow says that Mr. Rowe made a mistake. You can understand him? Don't tell me this is a surprise witness for the defense. Listen, buddy. I've cross-examined birds. I've cross-examined orcas. I've cross-examined ghosts. Give me the dog. Come on, put him on the stand. I beg your pardon. You're not thinking of cross-examining an animal, are you? Of course not, Your Majesty. Not this time, anyway. Whew. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Don't worry, maybe later. Maybe later. I thought I'd have to reassess my assessment of your sanity for a second there. I think I'd better reassess my strategy, and fast. I have to somehow show that somebody else could have struck the victim, or were sunk. While it's true that the defendant was standing in front of the victim when he died, it doesn't mean somebody else couldn't have struck the victim at that time. If you're going to go that far, then I hope this means you have another angle of approach ready. Exactly. I mean, who but the accused standing front and center could have done it? Wasn't the wound to the back of the head? Yeah. Unless you can back up your claim, it's nothing more than conjecture. Okay, come on, Phoenix. I know I can think of something. I know I can think of something convincing. Where else could the victim have been struck from? From behind. From behind, obviously. That's literally the wound was on the back of the head. Yeah. With the defendant standing in front of the victim. Isn't it possible that the victim could have been struck from behind? From behind, you say? I see. Yes, I suppose it's not outside the realm of possibility. Good, now at least I have some breathing room. But who do you suppose it could have been? Oh, the true culprit, naturally. The one who actually committed the theft and murder. The true culprit, and I suppose you have a true timeline of events to go along with that? I should have known I'd have to explain everything. Alright, if we assume the true culprit struck the victim from behind, then that means... After going to the treasure room and stealing the treasure, the true culprit tried to escape. But then Mr. Roll appeared, making his rounds. I imagine the culprit then quickly hid in the storeroom and at the other end of the hallway. You're grasping at straws, Mr. Wright. That's what I do. Admitted, you have nothing but baseless conjecture. I'm going to look for something to base it on right now. Albie, when you ran into Mr. Roll in the alleyway, was there anyone around the storeroom area? I don't know. Look at Shadow! Oh my god! Wait, no, he's not tilting his head along. I thought he was tilting his head with Albie's movements. But look at him tilting his head! Like he's also thinking. That's so adorable. There might have been somebody there, but I couldn't see. I was only halfway down the stairs, so I couldn't see the ends of that hallway. Okay. Swing and a miss. Apparently Shadow has something. Oh, Shadow says that someone was there. How? I see. Thank you for that. Too bad his testimony is inadmissible. You think this is a joke? You're absolutely right. This whole thing is a joke. I am a joke. But it's fine. Maybe the defendant didn't happen to see this other person. But that doesn't mean the true culprit couldn't have been there in the hallway. Your desperate floundering is getting hard to watch. But I will enjoy watching you sink. What are you talking about? Unfortunately for you, only the accused and the victim were there in that hallway at the time of the incident. How do you know? How can you continue to make that assertion? Because there was a witness. Only the accused and the victim were there in that hallway at the time of the incident. How do I know? Because someone was there watching from close by. I mean, you're just giving it to me now. What?
Your Majesty, the prosecution would like to call its witness to the stand.
Calling an eyewitness to the stand, It's been decades since that's happened.
And unlike the defense's witness, you can rest assured that there are no pets involved.
That was a low blow. Get him, Shadow. Get his ass. Bite his face. Very well, I'll allow it. And now, for something we've not heard in quite some time, bring the witness to the stand. Doo-doo.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Peace, love, and understanding. Understanding. How do you even come up with that spelling? Like, I do wonder what the Japanese name for this guy is. But like, wow. I'm like the temple's head monk. Can you dig? Also, yeah, now I get it. Now I get it. Now that I see him in front of me, I get I get what Mania meant earlier. It's Jesus. It's I don't know what that instrument is. It's musician Jesus, apparently. If it isn't instructor understanding, you're the eyewitness? Instructor?
Not only is Mr. Understanding Temple's head monk,
That was a sentence.
but he's also a renowned Dharmalan expert.
Sorry to have to ask, but what's a Dharmalan? Okay. Check it, here she is, my sweet serenader, my one and only. Groovy, right? I feel like this guy would talk a bit slower. I feel like this guy all in all would be a bit slow. But you heard our sultry sounds once before, brother. Well, I forgot how the melody goes. Tiger... Battle. That's the song from the Dance of Devotion. Right on, brother, the Song of Ceremony. Playing this tune together is a precious gig for me and my girl here, you dig? The Song of Ceremony, the song that was playing at the time of the murder. My god, he's going all in. Oh, Holy Mother, may the righteous sound of my Dharmalan serve as my offering to you. And the crowd cheered? Question mark? What is happening? Wonderful. A great performance as always. This is my thing, you know? My bag. I make instruments speak, baby. Okay. By the by, Majesty Pops. No Dharmalan class today. Oh, it was his class he was supposed to go to? No, I'm afraid this trial has gone into overtime. Thanks to the lawyer over there. The class the judge wanted to attend was a Dharmalan lesson? Well, you know what they say, baby. Never trust the lawyer man. Oh dear. But transgressors against the Holy Mother have to be brought to justice.
Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Understanding. As the treasure's keeper.
He's the treasure's keeper? Oh, well, go home. Everybody go home. We've got it.
You must have been shocked to learn it had been stolen.
Yeah, man, that was not cool. Keeping the treasure safe is one of your duties, Mr. Understanding? That's right, brother. This here's the one and only treasure box key. So you say. And I keep it on me at all times. Can you dig? Can you stop saying that? But the sneaky thief went and cracked open that sucker anyway. Total bummer, man. So that's the key to the treasure box, is it? You know it, baby. It's called the Magatama key. It's a historical artifact to boot. It's been passed down from head monk to head monk at Temple. The Magatama key, huh? Keeps in his person at all times. And now someone's jacked the treasure on my watch. It's a real buzzkill, man. How am I ever gonna face her holiness again? Oh, Holy Mother, please find it in your infinite mercy to forgive me. Please guide this lost and humble lamb. Why do I always get the far out ones? Mr. Understanding, you witnessed the accused and the victim heading to the treasure room. You know it, baby. Best believe I scoped that tiny transgressor. Would you please give the court your testimony regarding what you saw? To bring justice against the transgressor, I'll try that again. To bring justice against the transgressor, man. Yes, of course. I'll do all I can. Is he supposed to be singing? In the name of her holiness, I vow to say naught but the truth. I swear to bring. Hit me! If you're asking. Someone please run his pockets. Yeah, I feel like we should. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I think this is where we... Oh! Ow. Ah, ha. My neck hurts. Ow. Stretching wrong stretching. Now my neck hurts. As I was saying, I think this is where we're gonna end this. We should be at least a little over halfway through this trial. Or through this ow case. And so we're gonna save here. No, we just did. And next stream, we are actually not going to continue this game. Next stream will be on the 31st of October. On Halloween. On Thursday. And we will be having a special Halloween stream and play a horror game. Oh god, it's gonna be fucking awful. It's gonna be awful. But yeah. Next stream will be on Thursday. That is the plan. We're gonna be playing The Bathhouse by Chilla's Art. I am going to be shitting my pants. Maybe by myself. Maybe I'll have someone else be there and fucking hold my hand through it. We'll see. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. I'm gonna head out and get dinner. It is 7:30. Anyway, I thank you all for being here today. Thank you all for watching. We're gonna be finishing this case on Saturday. But if you want to go if you want to know when exactly I go live, if you want to keep up with stream updates and more, make sure to follow my Blue Sky, which is in the description. And did I change the chat commands to show that link? I don't remember, but it's in the description of the YouTube, and it's in my Twitch as well. It's linked there. So, and you know, follow the Twitch, follow the YouTubes, all that stuff. And yeah, we'll be back on Thursday with some horror. I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night or whatever time it is for you. Stay safe, take care, and goodbye. And maybe see you on Thursday or Sunday or whatever.